Hello there everybody, this is going to be me playing a roleplay of Mount and Blade Warband using a character I'm going to name McCall. He's going to be kind of a poacher, huntsman type of character, and he's going to be from the north who has fled his landowner as a result of having been kicked off his land for reasons that are obviously going to be entirely unfair. So he's run south, he's going to take up residence almost in the desert, work as he can, get by. He's going to be a bit of a rough and ready, kind of likeable rogue guy for the peasants, etc. So without further ado, I'm just going to run through this character creation with you. So he's going to be a guy, his dad's going to have been a hunter. I eventually select hunter. When I was a kid, the character McCall would have been a bit of Oliver Twist character who later became a poacher. I'm going to enjoy playing him as kind of a bit of a Robin Hood peasant's hero sort of character. And being forced out of his home for unfair reasons. It's going to be the basis of his character. Now I'm going to skip the character creation screen by and large. I'm going to make him more intelligent, slightly stronger, only a little bit, and I'm going to try and make him a little bit more combat reliable and give him some leader skills. And you'll see here that I name him McCall. There we go. Bing! Up it comes. Okay, I'm going to skip this as well, and just show you what he ends up looking like, because it takes me ages. Okay, this is what McCall ends up looking like. I'm not going to tweak him anymore, that's me done. Hopefully he looks a little bit dodgy, like he's capable of a little bit of violence. You wouldn't really trust him, but yeah, he's going to become a peasant's hero nonetheless, and end up hopefully taking back his land. How are we going to start? Let's see, I think we start in Shariz in the end, in the Saranid Sultanate, as far south as possible, far away from his liege lord. So yeah, this is just describing Shariz, and then describing that I've come across a bandit, which is worrying for McCall. McCall's like, where are you, you dirty bastard? Wait till I find you, I'll put holes in you, man. He's got a shield, so I'm going to try and shoot him in the legs. There we go. No. Taste my axe, my mighty chopper. Oh, block. Yes. Take that, you bastard. We'll see who's king round here. Who are you, pal? Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure we can say the same for that other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, though heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me. Yeah, so I'll go and help the fella. Have a little chat with him. Yo, Shariz. The merchant explains that the local watch captain is a bit of a hooky guy who's been letting, should we say, hiring wholesale bandits to come kidnap people, attack caravans and stuff like that, and then sharing the loot, because the guy's in horrendous debt. So the merchant's going to offer me some money to go and hunt down the kidnapper's camp, because his brother's been kidnapped. He wants his brother back, and I guess he wants some revenge. And McCall's just the guy. So McCall says, aye, I'll do that. Very good. I'll go and pick up some boys and... Ah, that sounds really bad. I'll go get some lads together and we'll sort this problem out. Off he goes. Collect 5 men. So, rather than go directly to collect 5 men, McCall, being a bit of a dude, goes and finds some looters to practice out his combat skills. Fight me if you dare. Charge. There we go. Now McCall's a dab hand with a bow. Although I'm not so good with it. He can shoot pretty well, so that'll help make up for my deficiencies. I've never been particularly good at fighting with the bow, but I get a couple of decent hits in here, and then my controls go all squiffy. So McCall is clearly a bit drunk. Get a little bit of distance so that I can use my main strength. And then get bored with that and pull out the massive chopper again. There's a lone fella over here. McCall charges him, takes him out relatively quickly here. Oh no, he doesn't. There he goes. So that's only one left. Charge McCall. Die! Blah. 1 against 3, and a fairly easy victory. But then again, I had a horse. McCall takes all their stuff and some money, and starts focusing on business. Now, from having tried this game out a couple of times before, I decide that I'm not just going to pick up the requisite number. I'm going to get a few more, give me a bit of a head start. There's a few local villages and that makes it really easy. It's also good to have a couple of ongoing quests in this game. So, I decide to enter the village here and ask the fellow if he's got a job for me. Now, this guy does. A couple of the later villagers that I asked don't, and I might skip this bit out. But in the meantime, this village elder here asks me to go on one of the more awkward quests in the game and pick up some cattle. So McCall, the peasant champion, picks up a recruit. I think it totally ends up with 3 from this village. Gains a quest and heads off to the next village. After attacking some looters. Looters can't be good for the surrounding villagers. With a sense of purpose and dignity, McCall charges off into battle once more, gets ahead of his lads. Because I'm playing on the PlayStation, every now and then you'll see the clip kind of bugger up. That's the end of the recording, and I've started another one, so there's a little glitch in there. Here you can see McCall, the deadly shot, taking a couple of guys down. Lethal with the bow, so he is, when I can work out what I'm doing. Victory once again. One of my guys got wounded there, but he'll be fine. Absolutely fine. We won't worry about him. I can't get any captures yet because I haven't got prison management as a skill. I'll have to focus on that because it's a really good way of making money. And I feel like McCall should be a bit of a kind of bounty hunter character. It will suit him. Because he's good at hunting people down. So yeah, on with the journey, recruit some more volunteers. McCall, the peasant's champion, wearing new clothes that he stole from some looters. They were much better than his tatty old clothes though, so he should be happy, right? Right. A display of expert horsemanship. He dismounts, talks to another village elder who doesn't need any help. I ask him about cattle, because I need cattle, but they're too expensive. Forget it. Anything else I can do for you? No man, I'm just going to get on my horse and bugger off. Bye now. Bye bye. There you go. A few too many looters there for me. Nice easy party here for me to pick up. And it's the same old tactic early on. I'll ride ahead with the horse, try and pick off a few of the dudes. My guys will run along behind me. I think I actually get them to hold here. Hold this position. Yeah, some good shooting in this one. Take this. Yeah. Swift change to the axe, that's 2 down quite rapidly. Victory! No casualties. Easy win. Can't take prisoners. But we can upgrade our guys. And it's good to upgrade your guys if you've got the money to do it. Because then they die less. We get some more loot, but I'll save you my inventory management stuff. It's really boring and I take too long to do it. So, back on with the journey. More guys. More guys. Need more guys. That'll probably do, in fact. So, I believe after we go and get told by this next village elder that there isn't a job for us, we can crack on. You're always looking for the one guy that's standing still. McCall the mighty. Don't really need any help right now. Is there anything else I can do for you? We've got some cattle. Have you got any money? No. Well, bugger off then. Okay. We leave. When we get to Share's, it turns out there's a tournament. I think I eventually decide that McCall might, you know, have a chance. So we crack on. There seem to be some named characters in there, so it looks like it'll be a toughie. But I've never used a lance before, so this is somewhat of a shock. I don't think I get many hits in. Spaz McCall. I've got a big pointy stick. How far does it reach? Not very far. Fail, 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 fail. Oh, where the hell did you come from? More fail. I seem to develop problems manoeuvring my horse at this point. McCall isn't an excellent horseman, as we see by his complete lack of ability to help his buddy here. I'll do a lot better later on, I assure you. Well, a lot better. I'm stopping spears without even realising. There we go, victory is ours. No thanks to me. I drag my shame through to the next round, where I'm given a much better weapon and manage to actually assist my guys a bit. McCall's not a bad swordsman, but I think he becomes somewhat outmatched here. He gets his arse somewhat handed to him. Not a bad swordsman, but not a good horseman. And these guys seem surprisingly tough. We managed to scrape through. I can't remember how well we do in the next round. Guess we'll both just wait and see. Straight to battle. I start off doing the right things. McCall gets stuck in, but I quickly get surrounded. And once again, discover that these competitors are really quite tough. McCall gets in there with a couple of slashes to the back. But he's outnumbered, outgunned, and surrounded. Despite his bravery, he can't hold out for much longer. Circles round to get a charge. Pauses for some reason. Tries to split up the opponent so he can get a dig at one of them, but crashes into a wall and gets charged down from his horse. We tried to get into a feast, thinking it'd be a good idea to go and charm some lords around to us, but apparently McCall is too much of a peasant and smells too much of manure and sweat and ale. They don't let him in, so he's a bit miffed by that. Decides to go and take it out on his opponents in the arena again. He's buggered up in the tournament, but he needs to train. Not managing to take anyone down yet. He finally gets a one-on-one with a guy, defeats him. Feeling his confidence rise, he charges again. Fairly quickly dispatches another. 2 down, but low on life. Loses the shield, and that's a real crutch for me. Another little editing problem there. Slash hack. And I finally die to this ginger dude. McCall is going to need a little bit more practice. Time for a montage. Well, that was a lot of fun. Never made a montage before, so that was my first. I really enjoyed it, so hope you do too. And if you can guess the little sort of screen wipe at the end, if you know the symbols for that, give me a shout. It was a nice little nod. I found it on my SHAREfactory and I thought, yeah, that looks good. So yeah, basically what I did there was bought some cheese and bread and meat and stuff for all my guys, and sold off all the crap that I had. Or McCall did anyway, and now he's come back to talk to the merchant of Shares. Alright, Shares, how's it going? He's like, yeah, now it's time for you to go and attack the bandits, like those crazy kidnappers that have my brother. So I'm like, oh yeah, let's go and do that then. And we find these four lurking right near the city. Like, where are they gonna go? Yeah. 13 versus 4. It's not fair. But McCall, he never likes to leave anything to chance, you know. Not when lives are at stake. He tries his hand at some tactics. I'm not sure how well this works, really. McCall imagines that it gives him a little bit of time to do some damage with his bow before his troops have to get hurt by anything. He's not a bad shot. There we go, getting some hits in now. I think we lost a man. I wonder who that was. More victory. Learning the taste of victory, which is good. We all like victory. At some point, I will have to go into the... Well, I might just leave this on while I chat a little bit. Yeah, I might have to go into some detail about McCall and exactly, you know, where he's from. He's from a place in the north near Sargoth called Quinn. And his landlord is King Ragnar. He's not very fond of King Ragnar because Ragnar forced him out of his village, basically because he was a poacher. But you know, they were starving in his village, and Ragnar wasn't doing enough to make sure they had, you know, they was taxing them too much grain. Prices were getting too heavy and high, so Ragnar decided to feed his village, his family, in Quinn, whatever it's called, Quinn. And as a result, now he's on the run. He's left, but one day he's going to wage his ambition is to wage war against the North, and claim his place in the village back. Okay, he's found the kidnapper's lair. He's taken about 6 dudes with him, kind of relying on them heavily to find out where he's going. Actually, yeah, these I've done a couple of these. They're pretty easy. Terrain's obviously a little bit of an issue, and you'll see why soon. But that bow's pretty good. It's good to have a bow. Yeah, good shot. That is some good shooting there from McCall, if I do say so myself. He's getting quite proficient now. Closing the distance. And taking a shot. It's brilliant. The real hunter. There we go. He finishes these guys off quickly. And I try to move him to support. But he kind of just gets bogged down behind this water. And doesn't really make much difference in the fight now. Really bad archer over range, so yeah, you see he just gets bogged down. It's a massive shame, because I'd really like to go over there and make sure that I don't lose any more guys. And we're going to call it a day there. The merchant's brother's about to run up. We're going to send him home, but I've run out of file space for me to do audio now on the PlayStation 4. I guess I found the limit. So I'll see you at part 2 for the return of the Adventures of McCall. Bye.